moron! Move! 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 Move!
Run away!
I did not know you could flip the name.
Is this like couples night for some reason? Like
Apparently it's not.
So, Hells, does that mean you and Baka?
Yeah, you and
The shoe fits apparently.
Yeah.
Well, something's fitting.
Hey,
Excuse you?
yeah, well, in a moment.
Like out of the fucking left field, dude.
I think you just turned Vega into a fucking teapot.
Hi, welcome to the party. How may I take your order? Okay, your tea's ready.
The Annihilator tag. Dog, you may not want to be there.
Why?
Ion Storm.
I'm okay.
You got that Iron Storm.
Oh shit! I'm fucking behind him.
Oh, that was a shitty ass jump. I double jumped over one lock, into the hole between those two locks.
Yeah. Hate when that happens.
Do you want to talk about it?
Nope, I do not.
And then we're gonna mob it.
And the relic is lost to time and we all die.
Yay! Ah!
There's like, oh my fucking god, there's a goddamn Minotaur there.
Minotaur Venus, right side.
Do you have a good quality graphics card? Can it support you even at your worst times? We can help you figure that out. Welcome to Rent It Ogre, where yes, you can rent our ogre for the low price of shards.
You moron! Move! Move! Move!
Run away!
I did not know you could flip the name. Okay, heads up. If you need extras, just grab
I
them.
see that. You realize you can repair the same one multiple times, right? Hold on, that's getting clipped.
Front right here.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, there he goes. Easy. I wonder who that guy was.
There was a boss there.
Alright,
Alright, big man, you do have the debuff, so let me know when you hit 15 seconds.
Here, I have the debuff.
I'm gonna knock it off you real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, somebody else. Hal, you now have debuff.
Yay!
So, which one
Right
is it?
side, right here. Right front.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go! Fuck him up!
Easy.
Hey, there we go. Second run. Good job, guys. Man,
fucking
fuck it down.
Oh, I got
I don't want those guns.
sniper rifle. Ooh, the sniper rifle.
Okay, do you think you'll be done with that paper?
No, I should turn on the music.
Do damage?
I don't think so. You guys just do it.
I've been told to call you Daddy.
That is literally the opposite of what I want! I don't have daddy issues!
Alright, thanks,
For a
Claire.
bit.
I got my knight.
Yeah. Damage, damage, damage.
Really kind of frustrating.
Is Dark right?
Fire.
That is Baka. Baka.
What the hell?
What happened? Baka.
You can see it on stream.
What happened? What? It took me a second to realize why it was red, and I looked down and Baka's just blasting light right.
Thank you, Mega. Thank you, Mega. I'm like, what happened? I didn't fuck it up.
Well, Baka, look what we have here.
So
It's not the only one who can fuck it up.
you gotta admit that was too perfect.
I don't have the stream up because I don't want it to lag.
Yes! I was waiting for that to happen. Hi, man. Hello and welcome. How we're doing today? I'm Tabaka, and I'm a huge video game nerd. And today, we're playing more Arc Raiders. Why? Well, I'm still kind of obsessed with this game, playing it a lot, and I enjoy it and everything, and I have some new fun that I've been doing for like the past week and a half, where I just go in with a flute and maybe an anvil or a hairpin, and just see what kind of shenanigans I can get up to. And it has honestly been fucking hilarious, and I love it. But that is plan for today, is having fun with Arc Raiders, going around and trying to get enough stuff so I can get up to the 5 million that is required for the expedition to get the 5 skill points. The flip side of that is I'm also sitting here going, if I don't get it, I don't get it. I'm not that too, like, set on the skill points. Yes, they're a nice bonus, but at the end of the day, whatever. I'll take what I can get. Because I do see myself continuing to play this game a lot. Like, it is one of those interesting things for me, at least personally, because no matter what, I always seem to be coming back to this game right now. It's not taking sole place of all my games, but it has still been a constant, and I enjoy it. I love it. I want to play more of it. And I also, like, I have a lot of fun with the PvE side of it, and I do engage a little bit with PvP, but it is just interesting, and it's one of those weird things of, like, it hits the anxiety in the right spot, so I am not overly anxious to play the game, but at the same time, it's not just brainless for me. So that's why I'm enjoying a lot of it. That's why you're probably going to still see more of it tomorrow as well. Wednesday, though, should be joining Dave and Rick to have some fun and probably do more 7 Days to Die, and then the weekend we'll figure it out. Now, as a heads up, because it is December, we are getting close to that time, I am probably not going to be streaming the 24th and the 25th. I will try to be back on the 26th, though. Although that it's a Friday, so the 25th is not that big a deal because I took Thursdays off. It's mainly just the Wednesday on the 24th. But either way, that should be fine, and then everything from there should be perfectly fine with no issues whatsoever. The one difference is I might try to stream on the 1st, or the 31st into the 1st. I haven't fully decided yet, but we'll figure that out as we get closer. Anyway, I think that's enough of me blabbering. Let's go ahead. Cut that. hit that, and hit that. Alright, so first things first. I'm doing something I normally don't ever do in games, and I actually changed my name to something somewhat meaty. Normally I just keep first it was the Ender Dragonoth, then the Ender Bakadoth, and now just Tabaka. But I am now Pied Piper o Toledo. I wanted to do Pied Piper of Speranza, but you only have the 16 character limit with Embark Studios. So I was like, fine. Pied Piper o Toledo, because that's the best I could do. So that is my current name in game, and I am sure it is going to lead to some very funny interactions, just because me going around with a flute always does. Like, this is my typical loadout right now when I load in. It's whatever augment I have, either a light or a medium shield, again, depending on what I have. I can craft anvils. I can craft a level 1 silencer. So I'll normally run that. Have a flute, whatever meds I happen to have, and maybe a smoke grenade. And I will run this setup until I die or until there is something I want to engage in. I.e. a queen fight, a matriarch fight, or something else. And I just have fun with it. Like, straight up, that is my whole goal, is to have fun with it. Now, part of what we're also going to try to do is I am going to try to get some of these done, if I can. But we'll see what can happen throughout everything. I was playing a little bit yesterday right after the reset, and Queen battle Matriarch battle came up, and so I went and participated in that, got those. And surprisingly enough, I got 3 blueprints off the trials. Now, they're all blueprints I already had, so it's not that big a deal, but I was really kind of intrigued by the fact that I got... Oops, wrong button. I got 3 blueprints off of that. Off of 5 drops, I think it is. It was either 4 or 5 drops. 4 drops. So, I think they adjusted the blueprint drop rate for, specifically from trials. Oh, we got the Matriarch. I do need to deal more damage to the Matriarch. Oh, you're already getting me with music.
Merriman 2321 just redeemed music request.
The Death Battle cast. That's where I was figuring this was. Oh, yeah. Like, as it should be for that one. Alright, see what we can. Grew up with Ash. To put it simply, you're not the only one that grew up with Ash. Still kind of fairly on. Duct tape. I kinda did, but not that much. I'm going to be keeping that in the back pocket so I don't realize I have it at first. This loadout is so expensive. But it's fine. Switch that up. Time to go play with the Major. See, unfortunately, the power of anime and bullshit is on Yu-Gi-Oh's side, not as much as I want Pokemon to win. Although we are talking about anime Pokemon, not game Pokemon or card Pokemon, which does give them a boost. But I also love how they blended the music between the two very, very well. It's like, yes, I shall trap Charizard in the Millennium Puzzle. Why? Because fuck you. Alright. Let's get to it. Also, if I get jumped before I get there, I'm just running for a hatch. I don't care.
Watch your backs, Raiders. The matriarch has been spotted near your location.
I've had it happen too many times recently where I'm going to fight and
Keep a close eye on her children.
just get jumped early. It's like, nah, I ain't dealing with that shit. Although, to be fair, I've been seeing it more and more where people haven't been jumping in PvE. Largely because a lot of the people that do just have the entire lobby turn on them and just delete them, which is funny. May or may not have participated in that yesterday. Didn't make it out of that fight, but that was because the queen was a dumbass. Or sorry, the matron. Oh, I forgot to upgrade this renegade. Hey, bud. Come here. Fuck you. I'm just here to fight the queen. Or the matriarch. I hate having to spend that much ammo before we get close. I have gotten so used to playing this song. It is ridiculous. I love it. I just keep listening for the guys' footsteps in the background. If they stop, that's when I start getting worried. I don't see a problem with that, yeah. The only thing that concerns me is the fact that I have yet to hear anybody else engage this yet. Oof! Ow. Oh. I forgot how much those things could fucking hurt. Turrets. You want me to rank them? If we're gonna do that, that is something I would have to dedicate a lot more time to. So that is, like, if you want me to go through and actually rank all of them, that is something I would have to do at another time, not right now. I am playing like shit already today. And we just started. Oh, somebody engaged it. And it wasn't me. I'm trying to get hard cells from these guys if I can. Because I've already fucking had my shield run twice. Well, let's try to get up here. No. Okay, that was just the gas containers. We're fine. Get up to one of my usual spots for this shit. Another bitch. Is that that? Well, that was a waste of a wolf pack. That one went up, so there's something above. God, I love the Aphelion just for how much it strips armor. Myself enough freedom to move and be able to go different places if needed. Drop that shit. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to specifically strip the shield out so I can expose the core. that core's exposed, any ammo can do massive damage to it. It looked like it was really possible to this way. Fucking flashbang! Somebody got out there with a deadline. Try to get as much damage onto that fucking bastion as we can. Oh, somebody's going in with a deadline. To hear it. Ow. Fuck off, bastard. There we go. Now that was a problem. Yeah. I got a shot out. Oh, fuck, there it is. Oh, fuck. Ow. We're just gonna hide here. Oh, some Excels up there. Coming a little bit ahead. Also put that. I think that was something big down there. I don't know what. Really? Whale. That might actually be my ship destroyer. Okay, now I get it. I was not a fan of the fact that, you know, I came around the corner and that fucking Rocketeer was already ready. Matriarch's working some better days, though. Oh, if I had easy access to getting down below.
request. https://youtube.com/u-defrets2 list equals u-defrets2.
I saw that one coming. Oh, it's summoning more friends. Oh, that's gas. My worry is we're gonna leave her in there. As the Aphelion just goes, nah, you go way over there. Okay, let's shield this up. What do we got down here? There's something wrong. Heads up, there's a lever behind.
Lever? Again?
Oh, somebody has an equalizer. I don't trust that missile. Jeez. Fucking missiles it is. There we go. Yoink. I'm going to leave the blueprint because I don't need it, but I want to pull this. Great job, everybody. Always great to see one of these things in pieces.
Play that music. Play that music.
And now to slowly head for a hatch.
Everybody got a key, or we're gonna go exfil at the big one?
I got a key. I'm heading to the one down below.
Let's go, let's go.
I always bring a key to these fights if I can.
Play that funky music.
I'm trying to. It's my job.
Yeah, baby.
First round's on me, guys. Alright, what do we got for this? Is this... Oh, the Kratos versus Tier theme? Okay. I always love pulling it up after the fight and just seeing how many people were nearby. It always makes me happy to see that. Alright, so, yeah, that was a profitable run, by the way. Went in with 100, came out with 150. Not much, but yeah. Bigger thing is... Oh, I didn't get it. I've just been unlucky in a lot of my fights where I have to go and hide for cover. Almost every fight. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to read this one. There's a sound there that I'm trying to hear. Okay, so there is an underlying plot. I was wondering if what I was hearing was a synthesized voice or if it was an actual choir. Yes, Lou, hello. Sorry, Kat wants to say hi. Oh, did not do the key change. I thought it was fun. I just love the slight tension build that you're getting from this. I'm trying to do inventory management and listen to some music at the same time. Yeah, it is a very good OST, for sure. Although, the composer is very much wearing their influence on their sleeve. And I do mean that with the utmost respect. They are very much inspired by Nobu from Final Fantasy. They're doing their own spin on it, don't get me wrong. But the way that they're doing the chord progressions specifically is very much the same way Nobu does his, specifically into the way that it is handled in Final Fantasy VIII. I am such a fucking music nerd that I can pick up that influence. Like, it's done in a cultic style. It's an addition to, but the way the chord progression is straight up Final Fantasy. Which, to be fair, if you want to get influenced by video game music, it's very hard to go wrong with Final Fantasy. But I could also tell this was definitely meant to be the fight music, because it keeps going over the same rhythms the entire time. There's very little variation, which is not a bad thing. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad thing. But it is what I was going to say. I'm like, part of me kind of wishes for more. Alright. We had fun with our matriarch battle. Let's go into Buried City. Why is he not talked about enough? What else has Bear McCreary done? Hey, Glad, how you doing? Oh, thank you for the resub. There's much appreciated.
For 29 months. Boom.
Cutting it off a little earlier, I apologize, but okay. Must channel the Pied Piper.
Have your eyes adjusted to the dark yet, Raider? Loot is ripe for the picking while most of Toledo is asleep. Though my suppliers say that Ark is twice as vigilant after sunset.
Yeah, that was God of War. Mario Man did a music request for it. Guess what I'm gonna do? Oops. Too early. That was Kratos versus Tyr. Somebody's already playing with the fucking ballista thing. Bombardier. Oh, that actually, I didn't realize that was the Aztec. That actually explains a little bit of the music direction. Care. That better not end up on the fucking roof. I'll be pissed if it does. Hey, understandable. Get some rest. That is on the fucking roof of the hospital. Fantastic. Taking care of the fireball first, apparently. The cowboy shooting that one. Fuck you, Ark. Back to the flute playing. Although one of the main reasons why I'm here is because this area tends to spawn the most pops and fireballs out of just about anywhere. So, like, that's one of the main reasons why I'm here doing this area in particular. Hey, look, it's Tier 1 medium mag. Hooray. Care about that. Care about those. I do find it funny how they thought they were slick and hiding. It's just like, nah, that's not anybody. Better than this. Hey, unopened containers just searched. Ducky! This run is automatically a win now. Search for one, but not the other. Another ducky! Yes, give me all of the duckies. More duckies! I want duckies. Yeah, normally there are more fireballs and pops in this area, which is one of the reasons why I originally came to it. Besides, you know, that fucking thing being on the
roof. Merriman 2321 just redeemed music request. https://www.youtube.com/what?? V equals V5R0DKNL6Y list equals RDV5R0DKNL6Y and start underscore radio equals 1 and PP equals just 29 kig 9 might see by edux vape 0 and zark percent 3D percent 3D.
Come on, ducky. We got another ducky. It's 4 duckies, sorry. Oh, I'm sitting here going like, do I press my luck for more duckies, or do I start heading out? Turret. More duckies. Yes! 5 duckies. Can we get 6? Come on, 6 duckies. Come on, 6 duckies. Dude, you suck. You're like my aim. Drop that. Grab that. That's a medical storage? It's still a monstrous. All in all, it's not a bad find. Ducky? Nope. I think we might have to be content with 6 duckies. See if we can find a 7th doe. I can hope. I can dream. I can pray. Fireball. Yeah, this is also the reason why I was like, this is a good spot to go if I'm hunting pops and fireballs. I forget to fully check it. Okay. Did they leave a ducky? Okay, good. Looks like they left a ducky. Shame upon you. Fuck off. I'll take full advantages. Nothing worth it. Nothing worth it. Nothing worth it. Nothing worth it. Like, I'm not expecting anything worth it, but I still want to go through and check. To the point where I am just going to head out. Oh, I missed this. It's these two. Yeah, they might have had something good, they might not have. No way of knowing. So how much do I have? I'm just going to keep going back and forth for a bit, trying to hunt pops and burners. Damn it. Let's go ahead and just drop that. See if we can get some hard cells off this guy. More angry basketballs. always forget there could be a weapon case there. It's not a fireball. Here, you bitch. I see the thing. Pop it with a shot, and then immediately start playing the flute walking away. Alright, how much is that? Okay, we've hit tier 3, so I'm good to go. I don't want to see if I can find some arc cells though to recharge my shield. I was speaking, but I'm like, what the hell is that? And now to use arguably the least used metro engines from my own personal experience. I think the pop's destroyed. Usual hiding spots. I just want to get out because I have the thing or the trial complete. Actually, I should do this. I think somebody went down to fight the bombardier. Not the bombardier. Oh yeah, no, yeah, the bombardier. Oh, whatchamacallit? Rocketeer. That's the other one. Hey, I'll take what I got on that one. Unload. Cool. Yay, stuff. Okay, fourth. Attack 3, that's not bad. It's not the best though, but I'll take it. Alright. So I looked this up while we were doing this, the Bear McCreary, what they've worked on. see what else he's worked on. So for films, let's see if there's anything on here I actually know. He did work on 10 Cloverfield, but like the music from that was nothing to write home about. Yeah, basically all the newer Cloverfield stuff. Yeah, I hate to put it this way, but it's a lot of filmography work seems like hey, we need something. Oh. Oh. I was sitting here going like, why does this name sound so familiar? What's going on in my head that I know this director from? What series, what thing do I know him from? It has to be something. Because it's things like, I can tell the musical influence, I can hear it, and it's very well done. I see why. He's the composer from Battlestar Galactica. Battlestar Galactica's music is incredible. Like, the music in and of itself is an additional character to that series. And it's like, okay, that makes sense. But then also Eureka, which means they were on the sci-fi genre, Walking Dead, Daybreak, Metalocalypse, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Black Mirror, just one episode. That's not surprising. Snowpiercer, Foundation, Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, The New Witcher, Percy Jackson. Ooh. Oh, there's one misstep. There's one major misstep. Although I don't know how much is to blame him for this, but it did work on the Halo TV series. And I can tell you exactly why he's not spoken of that much in the video games. If you look at what he's done, he did Dark Void, both of them, SoCal 4, which all those whatever, Moonbreakers, the Defiance video game, which was specifically the Jack the Ripper Assassin's Creed City. Then it's God of War. And it's like, okay, no, that makes sense. And also, oh, they only did Astronaut. Yeah. So, the awards and nominations, I'll just go through what he does for. 6 nominations and 1 win just for Battlestar Galactica. All of a sudden it makes a lot more sense the way that he's using the horns for this. Like, if you ever get a chance, I highly recommend it. Go and look up the Battlestar Galactica OST. And you will see the direct line musically. Because a lot of the music in Battlestar Galactica is very much the muted, triumphant horn, is the best way to put it. Like, there are moments of triumph, but it's always muted, because the big thing about Battlestar, and like, this is not to go into spoilers or anything, but that is a series that the protagonists are never really winning. They're just losing slightly less. Yes, God of War was definitely, like, looking through, was the best received project. I do think a large part of that is like, what it comes down to is TV music, especially TV music, a lot of people don't look into. It's like, it exists, that's about the long and short of it. Whereas I'll sit here and I'll go like, no, like TV music is one part of it. It is a part of it, and especially like, and using Battlestar Galactica as the prime example because obvious reasons. The character in and of it, or the character of the music in and of itself, becomes such a core part of the experience to me because of how much not the themology, but like the music helps build the tension in Battlestar. And it's the reason why I will sit here and I will say this till the end of time, that the music is its own character, because it helps drive home like a lot of the hopelessness, a lot of the not necessarily anger or really even aggression, but like this feeling of they're never really winning. And the moments of triumph are fantastic. I'm specifically thinking of the new Capricorn theme, and how that particular motif evolves through, I think it's 4 or 5 songs, where the people start as basically slaves to the robots, and it progresses from there and it keeps going and building, but it has its own unique style and flavoring to it, and it's just such a well done and well made that I personally adore the fuck out of it. But I also know it's not everybody's cup of tea, because Battlestar likes to lay into a lot of those themes, shall we say. I'm half tempted. Well, you know, if we find a deadline, we're gonna go blow up a bastion. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, like, no, I would say TV music, a lot of people just kind of look at it and go, whatever. But it's like, no, TV music can be really, really fucking good. I'm kinda where I want to be. Kinda. So that's gonna go up. Fuck all that shit. Hey, a shield recharger. Just love, like, I'm at the point of it early enough in the raid where I'm just like, fucking do everything. It doesn't matter. drawer? Not really. I'm trying to remember the best way to get to medical from here. I think this might be the best way. That's always great to hear. So I heard it go around here. That took way too many shots. Back to playing my flute. You're the one that jumped us.
Thanks.
Okay.
I love that guy got pissed off because people joined up. It's like, oh my god, we don't always have to be fighting each other. What a fucking concept.
I want nothing to do with it, brother. It's all you.
No, somebody else had the key. Alright. I think it's about time we GTA thing. Let's say, yeah.
Head home at the loading bay metro.
Yeah. The problem that I run into that right now is like I don't really have that much motivation to play 7 days solo, so should take care of the other ones though. Oh, Hornet, fuck off.
I enjoy your flute.
I do love the whole thing of like, I'm a friendly person 9 times out of 10 in this game. However, if somebody's an idiot, I am more than willing to share my love of fucking explosive ammunition with them. It always seems to happen. It's like, hey, we're starting to leave. Somebody pulls out a hammer and starts whacking each other. Just love those who... It's like, dude, you could team up with people too. Boy, a level 1 Altoro. It's like, if you actually were friendly with people instead of, you know, always shooting them, you might have people that defend you as well. What a concept. I'm gonna keep those on. That can just get sold immediately. I need to restock my ammo. I only bring 1 box of ammo just to be on the safe side. Oh, I should have killed that second one. Damn it. Well, anyway. Back to doing stupid things. What else is going on? Oh, Big Al. Just wondering. Your stats. Yeah. Just looking at that matriarch fight, I lost 90k. It's like, oh, that hurts. That hurts a lot. And I am on the opposite side of the map. And there's only 2 minutes left.
Head home at the lobby metro.
This is also known as fuck this shit. I still think that's one of the things they need to change. You know, besides adding additional songs for reasons. If you load in with a custom loadout, you should not be loading in with less than 20 minutes. Period. Like, in my opinion, there is no reason for that. Like, it's to the point that, like, I know people that, there are a lot of people that come in either with free kits or naked runs. And they frequently, when they do that, if they load in at this time, they just give up immediately. It's a pretty sure population. Yeah, but here's the thing. By 10 minutes, typically people are already gone. I'm going to go check the 2 security lockers over here. Check over here real quick. See if anybody has done this. Based on the fact that this dude is here. I'm going to say no. Oh, fuck me. Oh. I'm dead. Holy fuck, how am I not dead? There it is. Fuck. I fucked up that fight with the Shredder and I paid for it. Oh well. Ugh. I mean, at the end of the day, I didn't lose that much. Hey, look, I bought the bonk. Bonk. Photographic playlist. They got some balls coming into here. I should have done that as 4 out of 5. Oh well. So, I know I have this, but I don't want to run that. I'm not the biggest fan of that one in particular, so instead what we're going to do, pull up attack 2, pull up a light shield, what am I missing? Mechanical. I mean, to be fair. Actually, no, I don't. I forgot. I have anvils. It's like, I can make anvils, too. The bigger issue is I lost my fucking, whatchamacallit? My flute. I gotta go buy a flute. Actually, fuck it, if we're buying shit already. Apollo, give me a flute.
Hey, always nice to see a friendly face.
Lance.
Another day, another check-in.
Like, give me a stack of those.
That's the sort of purchase that makes me proud.
Stack of those.
Basic, reliable, vital.
Okay, bye, Lance. Boop, boop. Boop. And we're good. If I wasn't carrying the key, I totally would bring a deadline just to do that. I've honestly been debating on doing a currency war stream just because I've been kind of bashing my head against that. I'm trying to get up to the 820 it is, the rank, the highest rank. I'm currently at 8. And it is a combination of getting lucky with the right characters, getting lucky with the right things, and it literally just feels like a hate bash. It doesn't help that for all of the, like, quote-unquote meta builds of Currency Wars, I don't have characters for them. So it is one of those things of, like, I can do it, it just won't always necessarily be the best bet. Trade uniform already. Oh shit, no, I need ammo. Whoops. Wouldn't be the first time I've done that. Would not be the first time I've done that. So I'll look at my stats again. Yeah, I love that I have almost 100 hours topside and only 27 players knocked out. It's like, I kill player 1 every 4 hours. If you kill a player once every 4 hours, make sure to contact the doctor to see that your gun is fired properly. Let's see. I mean, I loaded medical this time. I've heard. Yes, Alice is very hot. Hey, got some high level shit. I hate it when people follow directly behind me though. It's like, come on, I'm trying to loot areas. Also, the amount of people that don't realize I'm loaded with the flute is always fun.
What's up, bro?
Dave just added 3 minutes to watch
How's
the
it going,
chaos.
folks? Welcome. Those who don't know me, I'm Tabaka. I'm a huge video game nerd. I'm currently playing one of my obsession games, which is Arc Raiders, and I'm having fun going around playing as the Pied Piper of Toledo. AKA, I loaded to, these highly risky raids where there are people that may want to kill me. And go around playing the recorder, because it's funny. Anyway, how's it going, Dave? How was, I assume you were playing, whatchamacallit, Final Fantasy, because it is Monday. I have a key to get into a room over here. As good as always. That's good to hear. I have a key to get into that room, but I don't want to do it with so many fucking people around. Because a lot of times you open a key door and people are like, free loot? It's like, no, this is my loot. This ain't your loot. Go away. But they're like, but loot. And I'm like, fuck you. It is mine. God, I have so many bandages. Like, I know I'm in medical, but Jesus Christ. Mine. Where is that shrub?
I trapped it.
Good to hear. I'll take another key. Or trade my key for another key. It shouldn't tag you for spam because you're a mod. Of course, shouldn't and not are two completely different things. That's a lot of stuff this one. I don't really want all that. What do I want to drop? You can go bye-bye. You can go bye-bye. Go bye-bye. Heavy ammo. Another Toro? Jesus. Anything fun in here? Fun parts. Looks like that defib for sure. Place the power link. Actually, people are being surprisingly chill. I'm kind of surprised. Not complaining, just surprised. Now that I'm full.
Head home at the loading bay metro.
Somebody else is playing with a shredder somewhere.
You guys got the fan cooler smart chance? Are you using the hairpin, bro? What the hell? Hell yeah, still going with it. Yeah, bro, it's like the worst gun in the game.
I say the hairpin's great if you know how to use it. The guy was stuck. Bash damage in, so ooh, yeah, pocket. Where do I want to drop? Yeah. Fucking Lance's mixtape, yes please. That's 5K. Much damage, but it's some damage. Big angry monster. You need to shut up. That works. Good job, everybody. Really? I spared you earlier. You know that, right? That's frustrating. I could have knocked that person out without a question. And I decided to leave them alone. Like, I had them dead to fucking rights. Whatever. I mean, the annoying part is like, I didn't really have that much. I just lost, like, the one blueprint in the fucking Lance mixtape. And I know that that person just got a fucking hard-on because, like, oh my god, I killed somebody with a blueprint. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna come. Like, that's what happens 9 times out of 10. Because they, like... I legit have sat here and thought about this. Like, this is something that I have dedicated way too much of my own personal time to. Just try and get into the mindset of somebody that comes from that perspective. Of, like, what is their reasoning for it? And it's every time the conclusion that I end up drawing is they're so small, it's so innate, that they think the best thing in the fucking world they could ever do is kill someone else and be like, ha, see what I did there? See, you see, I'm the best ever. I killed somebody while their back was turned, while they were fighting a robot. Yeah, I'm the best. And it's just like, dude, you're a piece of shit. You probably couldn't win the straight up fight. The only way that you could win was by doing that. And I was even sitting here going of like, I could have taken you out with my fucking anvil while you were healing. Instead, I decided to go, no, there's a big robot that you were fighting. I'm going to help join in on the fight. And then once the robot's dead, you come behind and decide to light me up. It's like, dude, that says more about you than it will ever say about me. It's just frustrating. It's like, why? Why would you do this? Why you do this? Does it make up for the hugs you missed? Does it make up for, you know, being a piece of shit? Does it make up for the fact that, if we're looking at this from an honest perspective, if the end of the world actually happened, you'd be one of the first people dead? Like, I legit have sat there and tried to, like, think from that perspective, and, like, every single one of those people I see that it's like, oh yeah, no, it's because it's a PvP game, it's because of this, because of that. It's like, you're just using that as an excuse to be a terrible, terrible person. And it's things like, especially that one, where it's like, I could have shot you, and instead I decided to help you. It's like, really?
Come on in, friend.
What is your request, Dave? I will do it.
See? I knew you'd come around to my way of thinking.
Because I have a feeling it's going to be something along the lines of, go be as toxic as I can and shoot everybody in the face when I say that. I'll try end up losing on that run anyway. Yeah. I only lost 15 grand. Oh, I need to grab a flute.
Welcome to my humble workshop, friend. You want that? Sure, it'll do the job, I suppose.
Okay. I will go be toxic then. Which means I will have to change up. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm just going to run a free loadout. I'm going to be one of those people. Happy National Brownie Day? Why are you telling me this when it's 11:30? Oh wait, I think I do. I do technically have brownies. Be the other type of
just
Arc.
redeemed me run.
Okay.
Be the other type of Arc Raiders player.
It's going to be interesting depending on which weapon I get. Because if I get the Stitcher, like, that is, especially going into Stella Montes, that is the best one. Pharaoh, I can beat corners. Kettle is alright. I just don't, I'm going to say it, I don't want the Renegade, and that's what I'm going to spawn with. Or not the Renegade, the Raspberry. Nope, got Kettle. I don't know where they went. Never could catch me. How's it going, Ogre? I'm currently doing a mean run for Dave where I'm doing a shoot on site instead of what I normally do. Watch me find a fucking blue on this run. I've got a bright idea. I'm currently at 4 mil. So I am doing pretty decent in my own opinion. Hey, I got a weapon I can actually aim with. What a concept. No, I need that, just in case. Just in case I somehow manage to get out of here. Well, that changed up things a bit. Took a few weeks off. Hey, you know, honestly, that is probably for the best in the long run, to be honest. Because I will be the first to admit, like, this game can get incredibly stressful incredibly quick. Yeah, like, I've toned back a lot of how much I play. I still play a lot. Yeah, it's just a shredder and I don't have a heavy weapon. I've got a kettle and a fucking arpeggio. Like, can I take it? Probably. Do I want to try? Fuck no. Take that, just in case I can find an El Toro. I'm sitting here going, at least I'll leave so, you know, some decent loot on me when I die. Honestly. I know some people would look at me and go, why are you taking the Berletto over the kettle? I'm like, I have the arpeggio. The arpeggio is the superior answer to all of this right now. I made a mistake. Made a mistake. I apologize. I'm streaming and somebody forced me to do a run where I have to kill on site. I am a loot container. Kill me. Just kill me. Dude, I actually have like 5 or 6 purple things on me.
I don't care.
Yeah. Like, legit, the only reason why I did this is my friend was like, hey, I know you're streaming. You normally play friendly. Be an asshole. So I was like, all right, I'll be an asshole. So,
I gotcha.
Anyway, guys.
Wait, hey, did someone throw grenades at you?
Throw what?
Did someone throw a decoy or give grenades at you? I bet you can make it to the fucking elevator.
Nah, I'm good. Anyway, have a good day, guys.
Someone.
There you go, Dave. I tried. I knew there was 2 there, and I almost had the one that slid out on me, and I almost had all of them. That's the scary part for me. Like, that's the guy who downed me. Did 58 damage to him. Oh, I only did 26 damage to him, but I knew his shield was cracked. I hit that guy over there. Oh, that was the same guy. Whoops. Alright, well, anyway, for loadout shenanigans. Also, proof that I suck at PvP. Didn't get a single kill in all of that. Alright, I have a tower key, so we're going to go use that. Need my flute. Need my maids. And away we go. But yeah, no, Ogre, 100%. If I have a heavy weapon, like a Pharaoh or an anvil, I farm shredders. I fucking love fighting shredders. Like, I will admit, I'm really weird when it comes to that. Well, that's the thing, is I just explained, like, yeah, no, like, straight up, I'm just here because somebody in my stream told me to go and be an asshole, so I'm being an asshole. To be fair, this game does do a matchmaking based on aggressiveness. If you have more downs in your previous rounds, you are, Jesus Christ, spawn on the exact opposite side of where I want to be.
Head home at the south elevator.
I have now seen it from like 6 or 7 different people that have done matches ranging from like 10 up to one guy who did 100 of playing highly aggressive and playing highly passive on fresh accounts. So if you are, and from what I understand, it does break it up by if you're playing with trios versus when you're playing with solos. So if you are more friendly, if you don't down players, if you don't damage players, you are much more likely to be put into a friendly lobby. If you down players consistently, you are much more likely to be put into a PvP-centric lobby. Yes, you can do it as well. And it's really kind of interesting to look at. A lot of it, again, a lot of it comes down to is whether you're playing, or what you're playing exactly. If you're playing duos, trios, they're just innately more aggressive. Solos are typically more chill. It has done that. Well, that's the thing is, one of them, the one of the ones that I saw where they did, I think it was 20 of each. Basically, they did 20 that was kill on sight, 20 that was not kill, or that literally refused to shoot at raiders, and another 20 that was mixed. And they realized after the 20, and like that was on the same account, the 20 that they did mixed, like their lobbies were consistently a lot friendlier. Like they did 20 rounds of it, and then their test was actually the next 5 rounds after that. Those 5 rounds for the PvP, they got killed or shot at every single time. 5 for 5. After the 20 friendly rounds, they didn't get shot at all. They actually had people that were helping them out with things, giving information, stuff like that. The mixed rounds, if I remember correctly, they were killed in one of them. They were shot at in another one, but all the rest were chill. So it is a very, very interesting perspective to see. Where it's like, no, Embark does have this. It is a very, from what we can tell, it is a very, very soft matchmaking system, but it is there. And so I'm not surprised that it turns out that way, because in case you missed it earlier, I only have like 27 Raider kills in almost 100 hours of play. So 9 times out of 10, I'm getting into the friendliest of friendly lobbies where if you're an asshole, people call you for it. But the flip side of that is, it is not a hard line. It's still, like, from what they could tell, like one person's conclusion, they still prioritize getting matches as fast as you can. There is a very loose gear system and a very, very loose friendliness system. And it is on both sides, it is not 100%. But it is definitely part of the weighting in the matchmaking. Somebody went into that barred room down below. That's fine. I was coming for this stuff anyway. Hello.
Have any idea where the storage lock room is? Where?
For what thing? Oh, yeah, that's literally the building that's right next to us over there. It's on the far side of it, on the far east side of that building, on the top floor.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Have it up. Somebody coming up the stairway with a Torrente is not exactly the nicest thing. Honestly, from what people can tell, there is a new player match list that goes for a little bit, not too long. And it basically allows new players to experience without having to deal with too much. I think they call it like the Storm playlist. And it like it's chill. Also, the other side is the only map you have access as a new player is Dam Battlegrounds. And as a general rule, Dam Battlegrounds tends to be a lot more chill than the other maps. So somebody's been extracting capital too many times. I'm gonna go check this tower, even though I guarantee it's been taken already. Like, I'm at 13 minutes. If this hasn't been opened, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, like, a big part of the matchmaking for this game is people are still trying to figure everything out. Because there is a lot that people are inferring just based off of trends and everything. This was opened. Take some ammo. I always love it. They go straight for the brush, or straight for the security cabinet, and they don't check anything else. And the amount of times I've found blueprints in this specific drawer. Not this time, but It's just something I always personally find hilarious. How many people are just like, "Oh my god, I get the secret chest, or the security breach chest," and they don't check anything else, and they actually miss out on like the really good loot. It has happened so many times. I've also done this far too many times. Just coming up on this, just sitting playing the flute. Also, Embark. I know you're probably not watching, but if you are, please, for the love of all that is holy, give us more songs for the flute. I should check the body. Oh well. It's probably looted to hell already. I'll be able to get in one more time on that. Let's see if I can actually, use my tower key this time. At least I'm somewhat on the right side. Yeah, where's the... Okay, central lift is probably going to be where I'm exiting. Okay, no, it's on the inside. I was about to say, I might go chase after that surveyor. Still, like, part of it is I'm also sitting here going, like, I am so close to being able to get my, or so close to the reset.
We got a flute player.
Yes, hello. Oh yeah, like, part of it, but like, before they announced how much money they needed for the expedition, I was sitting there going, like, oh, I want to try to get all the blueprints. So I was hunting down surveyors, I was going through Blue Gate a lot, just trying to find shit. But I just found it boring after a while, and so, like, I found this much more entertaining. That is a lot of lemons. Oh my god, my aim right now. There's a fuck ton more lemons. Holy crap. A YouTube video title? Oh god. Lemon, lemon, lemon. Kick the tree. Lemon. It's what, 10 or 8 lemons. 40K versus Halo, the definitive answer in the autistic detail. Oh, God. 1 of the other reasons why I'm happy about playing the flute. Most people leave me the fuck alone. Lost. How does the flood do? The flood beats everything. That's the problem that you run into with the flood. Is the flood is basically they're the Borg on steroids. I think Chaos would be able to do a little bit better than most. The Necrons would be fine. Until the Logic Plague starts fucking with that.
Mr. Flute!
Hello, hello.
Are you doing supply drops?
I mean, I'm not going to say no to him. I saw that one got called up over here, so... All you got to do is search him, you don't got to call him, so...
Yeah, I don't know how we're going to search this one, though. It's,
guarded by Mr. Bastion.
Yeah, I'll figure it out, though. Follow me.
The orcs would do great until one thing happened. Until the Flood figured out how to use their psychic links to fuck you up. That's the thing, though. They might think that to start with, but all it takes is one opportunity. Once the Flood can control an orc, it's game over for the orcs. It's game over for the universe. Because then the orc could, very, very easily, use the psychic power that the orcs have, or the Flood could use the psychic power that the orcs have. No. Fucking Empire Man would be dead within a day. Oh, Jesus. No, like, yes, a Space Marine can take out a Spartan. Like, I will not deny that. There is no question that a Space Marine could definitely take out a, I don't have the key, because I'm an idiot. Oh my fucking god. The Mechanicus Adeptus, you run into the same problem. Like, the issue that you have with the Flood is it doesn't matter what the enemy is using. The Flood have a counter. Literally the only way so far that has been proven to deal with the Flood effectively is to treat them like a virus, not like a alien entity. And by that, I mean you cut off their food source. Like, that is legitimately the only way to deal with the flood consistently. You can deal with localized, but once, especially if there's a grave mine, hell, even a proto grave mine, it's game over. That's the thing is, in Halo, what we have fought so far, the highest form we have fought directly has been a proto grave. But if you look into the actual lore, there is literally nothing that can counter a grave mine. A grave mine can infect AI. It can affect technological beings. It can infect infection suits. Like, it is literally the ultimate parasite. Like, it is on the level that one spore could lead to the death of the universe. They are contained and frozen in certain Forerunner objects, but for the most part, no, they're not contained. Like, it's actually, in my opinion, the biggest mistake that the Forerunners made was trying to study the flood, thinking in any way, shape, or form that studying the flood was a good idea. Like, the flood... The flood 100% is a galactic threat. Bullshit. Fuck you, stupid hornet. Even the Doomslayer would have problems. Well, hold on. Let me get out of this situation first. Because I did get shot by a rando there. Somebody has a fucking osprey.
Checking. Okay. Stand by for elevator.
And they're in that fucking bunker. Yeah, not surprising. Yeah, they're in that bunker.
Elevator up. Action studio. Opening. Stand by.
Really? You're gonna fight somebody that's just sitting here playing a flute? You're gonna fight somebody just playing a flute?
Oh, it's flute, man. Sorry, man.
Yeah, you pumped me twice.
Alright,
You were playing the flute. You've been playing the flute all the time.
There is a big difference between flood and demonic flood. And a large part of it literally comes down to the flood is a biological pathogen. If there is any exposed skin, any exposed breathing, anything like that, you have the chance of infection. It's one of the reasons why the flood is such a hard thing to deal with, because it is more than just, hey, I have, you know, a little bit of resistance to it, I have this breathing mask, those are like the first steps. Because one of the things to keep in mind, I want to say it was a Guilty Spark called the Spartan Mjolnir armor, only level 4 out of 10 levels of biological containment apparatus. It was either 4 or 5, I forget which, but it was low. It was significantly low to what everything else is. And like, that's one of the other things is, in the books, Spartans do get infected by the flood. All it takes is one little spore, and you're fucked. And so, like, even the Doomslayer would have a problem, or could have a problem. But it's one of the reasons why I will sit here and always go of, like, if we're talking about the flood is such a hard enemy to fight, because the only proven, well, in its own canon, the only way we have seen to effectively eliminate the flood is to eliminate their food. If you do not eliminate their food, they don't give a fuck. They give 0 fucks. And also, like, the fact that they can literally infect things like different AI, they can infect... holy shit. There's not a single Night Raid or a Storm going. Damn. Yeah, Dan has that. You know what? We're gonna go to the Buried City, though. I haven't gone to the Buried City in a bit. Do I do that? Hey, Amaranth, how you doing? I'm debating on whether I bring the deadline or not. Nah. But yeah, like, no, the flood is on a completely different level to a lot of other threats from other things. And it's one of the reasons why, like, I do think if we're looking across the multiverses of things that can legitimately deal with the flood, I think the Necrons would have a chance, but that's largely because of the way that their things work. Like, they're not even a digital conscience, they're a... It's hard to describe what their consciousness is, but they transfer between bodies all the time, and their bodies are mostly inorganic, which gives the flood a very, very hard time to do anything against them. No, DC doesn't stand a chance. Like, the best bet they have is for the heroes to make friends with Darksider and have them transport everybody to his world. That is the only... No, Batman's fucked. Like, Batman... Could Batman find out a system given enough time? Yes, I think he could. However, he would need years in order to figure shit out. And, like, that's the biggest problem you come into with the flood. Is the whole thing about it is it goes fast. And it is 100% effective. Oh, I don't know why I didn't die there. That's one of the things to keep in mind about stuff like that, though, is even AI are not immune to the flood. Like, just because you have inorganic parts or inorganic minds, things like that, the flood still have techniques to get around that. Yeah. I do think between Reed, Tony, and Reed, Tony, Doom, Peter, all of them, they might be able to find something or some type of solution. But even that, I don't see as a guarantee. I give Marvel a much better chance, though, than I give DC. It's just the Flood are literally the definition of existential threat on a level that I don't know how many other universes could even comprehend. Research this, miss the gut case. Hey, another apple. Yeah, things like Wanda would give them a better opportunity. But even then, like, as Marvel Zombies proves, that's not necessarily the end of it. Like, there's still more to it than even that. But yeah, no, like, the Flood is a threat on just such a different level than I think anybody else even understands or could understand. I don't know what could understand. It's like, it is literally a threat on, like, the ultimate level of threat. To put it simply, sometimes the best answer is the answer the Marvel Zombies universe had. Which is, well, we're giving up on this universe and we're going to the next. Because again, so far the only proven way to deal with it is to cut off its food source. Supergirl trailer scene. I know I do. I need to just sit down and make time for something. I love basically since I've gotten the point of like, oh, I only need 50 mil or 5 mil for this. Fuck it, I don't care. I'm not holding on to half the shit that I have been. Unless it's something I know I need for crafting. I think Doctor Who would be able to figure it out, whether or not he'd be able to actually do anything to change the inevitable, I don't know. Like, the problem that you... again, I'm going to go over the same thing again of the Flood is the most adaptable learning threat you can imagine. And then some. Like, the threat it poses is on such another level to pretty much anything any universe has dealt with. Yeah. Well, the bigger thing is not necessarily how smart he is, but the fact that he has easy access to time travel. Because if you can travel through time and, like, make it so people don't get infected in the first place, that's, like, best case scenario. Like, straight up, that's best case scenario. If you can't do that, well... But again... Well, I was about to get into the second part of that point that I was going for. Just because you can travel through time doesn't make you immune to it. It makes it easier to deal with the effects. But if the Flash gets infected again by a single spore, if Doctor Who gets infected by a single spore, it's game over. Because, like... Oh, yeah, that... Sorry. There was something that's been floating in the back of my head. I was trying to remember, like, what's the best way to put it? The Flood gain knowledge of whoever they infect. If they infect somebody, like, they don't even necessarily have to infect the Doctor himself. They could infect a companion and get all the information about Doctor Who. Like, they don't have, like, that's one of the biggest things to keep in mind is they don't necessarily have to infect the single hero person. They could infect everybody around them and figure out everything else. It's things like even the Flash. It's one of the reasons why it's like, DC's fucked if Batman gets infected. Batman would be the ultimate grave knight at the end of the day. Yeah, he wouldn't go back without a plan. But, like, again, you're hoping for the best there. There is no guarantee you're getting out of that scot-free, even with that. So, I don't know. Ugh. Doing on trial shit. I need to farm wasps, but I need to do it on a nighttime map. Same with these two. Like, I need to do... I need to, like, actually buckle down on a matriarch fight at some point. Oh, try hard. I'm just shy of getting to the next one. That's fine. I don't give it go to be the top because fuck that shit. I've seen what some people have had to do to farm that shit. Holy balls. Is it crazy? Hooray, loading in at 20 minutes. Why am I here? I can find a blue for one of these. Yes, it doesn't matter. Like, that's the thing about the Flood, is it doesn't matter what you are. It doesn't matter how you exist, or anything like that. It will eventually infect you. Because again, like, as I was just saying with, like, the mental capacities and everything like that, once a grave mine... Actually, oh, I forgot about that. I totally forgot grave mines already possess time travel. Yeah, no, everybody's fucked. Because technically, a grave mind, its cognitive abilities transcend time. Like, I do think Doomsday would put up a fight. Like, that's... I know, like, I sound like I'm blazing the Flood. But the Flood is literally supposed to pose basically such an existential threat that nobody stands a chance. Like, that's the whole point of the Flood. Because it's things like, I'm not sure if you know the differences between the different types of societies, like class 1 or civilization, like class 1 civilization, class 2 civilization, shit like that. The Forerunners were technically a class 4 civilization. It only goes to 5. And the Flood still defeated them pretty handily. They didn't. Like, they were able to find spores and things like that, and isolate individual spores and a couple of pure forms. But for the most part, the solution of the Halo destroyed the entire galaxy. It wiped out anything with enough sentience that the Flood could survive on. Because the Flood survived off of eating, for lack of a better term, cerebral fluid. Of a certain sentience. And so the whole plan that they had was, well, let's starve the Flood by having it so there literally is not enough food for their continued existence. And, well, I'll just put it this way. Their plan worked. This is really fun. I hope they do, but I don't trust 343 to do it right. So that's the biggest problem that I have with 343 right now is I don't trust them to do shit. What the fuck's that on fire? Always nice to see a fellow flute man.
Yeah.
And a rubber ducky on the backpack. Mine's not gold though.
Oh, yeah. I fucking love the rubber duckies. Like, I have, I think, 6 or 7 stacks back at home. But yeah, no, I would love for the
Nice job, boys.
The Flood to make a comeback in Halo. I just don't see it happening. I don't see 343 looking at them and being like, hey, you know what?
I have a defib, but I need to do damage with me and Embark. Is anybody willing to sacrifice themselves?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I got you, bud. That was it. I completed it. Thank you. Get some heals,
I shot at one of you guys. I did not mean it. Like, I didn't know you guys were fighting Ark and shit. I thought you guys were PvP. Okay.
That hornet came to the wrong town.
Down there if you need it. Great hard work. Great hard work.
Hey, you gotta inspire people somehow, right? It's level 4 Stitcher on that guy with a fucking kinetic stock.
Everybody in?
By the lightning.
Good job, boy.
But no, I think the reason why, especially 343 is scared to use the Flood. I'm not sure if you guys could hear Lou. She started doing this thing whenever she wants attention. She just starts crying. And it's literally the world is ending, the world is ending. You call her and she goes, hi. It's like, really, Lou? Anyway. Give me 1 moment. I gotta go pet her or something. Stop before I even get up. She stops before I even get up. Anyway, the problem that I run into with 343 and the way that they would handle the Flood is I feel that they would handle them the same way they handled the Banished. And what I mean by that is so incredibly poorly that it is just sad. The Banished had so much fucking potential from the way that they were portrayed in Halo Wars 2. And what, Lou? Yeah, and instead of capitalizing on it, they gave us Infinite, which I will appreciate. I do appreciate a lot of Infinite. But they, for lack of a better term, they removed the teeth of the Banished. The whole thing about the Banished is they were supposed to be a faction of Covenant that even the Covenant didn't want. Like, that's how bad they were in comparison. And it's just the way they were handled in Infinite didn't do them justice. Because they are supposed to be, what if the Covenant, instead of being a religious hierarchy, was a military hierarchy? Basically, what's the Covenant without the Prophets? And it's scary, because then you're looking at an actual military force that is properly using meritocracy. And that doesn't come across in my opinion, in Halo Infinite. To flip that on its head, though, turn around and go, hey, let's go damn battlegrounds. I haven't done that damn in a bit. Let's have them bring the flood back. I don't trust 343 to understand what made the flood so scary and such a great antagonist in the first place. Because the flood is literally the closest thing I have to it is the flood is an eldritch horde. It is a race. Technically, it is a single species or a single being. That's whole thing is to feed. It is a virus turned up to 20. So, all right. Really? 19 minutes? Fuck that shit. Yes. Well, no. But at the same time, yes. So, okay. Halo lore time. Deep Halo lore time. So, before the Forerunners and before Ancient Humanity, you have no idea. So before, again, the Forerunners and Ancient Humanity, there existed the, I want to say they're called the Primordial ones. It was either the Primordial ones or it was, oh my god, I forget the other term. Like, I think it might literally just be Ancients. But they are a race that existed before the Forerunners. And they stewarded the galaxy and everything like that. And they were kind of leading as a galactic power because they were a Type 5 civilization. Basically, they were the masters of everything and anything, doing massive terraforming projects. What, Lou? What? I'm not sure if she's picking up on the microphone or not, but she is demanding. But they existed prior to everything we know. You hear a cat? Yeah, that's Lou. That's Lou screaming for attention. Cat is very quiet. Lou is the opposite. Lou is insanely loud. I hear a thing. There it is. Atlas is loud, but not as loud as his sister. His sister literally... The reason why she's called Lou is because her full name is Beluga, because she cries like a fucking beluga would. I am not kidding you. Yes, Atlas is large. He is large and dumb. Yes, they're both large. But anyway, back to the Halo show. So, the Ancients had this idea, which was the mantle of responsibility, which is the race that should shepherd the galaxy. And it is a conceptual thing, but it is also a kind of like a physical thing. And the Forerunners thought that they should have it. They thought that with the Ancients leaving the Milky Way behind, they should inherit the mantle and be able to direct the galaxy in whatever way they want to. The problem is, in order to get the mantle of responsibility, you kind of have to sit there and be humble about shit. The Forerunners ain't humble about anything. Like, they are incredibly prideful. And so, instead of sitting back and just going, okay, fine, we'll try to learn. I pulled the wrong thing. Oh well. instead of doing that, of being like, hey, we're going to learn and, you know, follow your example, their idea is to say, fuck it, we're going to fight the ancients. I have the patrol car key, not the fucking hatch key. Because I'm an idiot. So anyway, what happens is they, the Forerunners get pissed off at the Ancients and decide the only way to handle this is to kill them. I'm probably not, to be honest. But yeah, so the Forerunners go to war with the Ancients, as the Ancients are going into a hibernation cycle, because they can exist as spores. And so what ends up happening in the long run is the Ancients end up being in the spore form as, like, the last couple are left, because the Forerunners did a surprise attack and wiped out billions of them, from what I understand. Eventually what ends up happening, though, is all of these things, or like all of these, search this. All of the last few Ancients go into a hibernation because they can just outlast the Forerunners in the hibernation form. But one of them. And that one of them basically curses his own people. And they become the flood. As a punishment to the Forerunners. However, in doing so, yes, the flood became a bane to the Forerunners, but it also became a bane to everything else, including ancient humanity, which is what the Ancients actually wanted to take the mantle of responsibility. But the flood ended up coming in at the wrong angle as you get to the Forerunners, and ended up coming in through ancient human space, which pushed the humans into the fighting with Forerunners. The Forerunners thought they were just being aggressive, or an aggressive species. They were not. Long story short, the flood comes from this ancient species, and the Forerunners pride. And they saw humans as lesser. The humans decided to show them that they were not. Rinse, lather, repeat until such time as we are in current standing. But the Forerunners basically, for lack of a better term, committed self-genocide. No way. Like, they basically genocided their own race. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. Get it done, get it done. Yes. They basically genocided their own race in order to defeat the flood. The healers were designed to erase all sentient life above a class 1 civilization, which we are technically class 0. Or sorry, basically any civilization. And then they had the automatic resources, or automatic systems in place to repopulate the world after, I think it was 1,000 years had passed, in order to be able to properly repopulate everything. Great in theory. Great in theory. But the problem is, even when you erase something like that, there's still traces of Forerunner everywhere, and so the Covenant saw the Forerunners as gods, humanity saw them as an ancient civilization, and everything else. But yeah, like, the Forerunners are the most prideful, self-centered race you could ever think of. I mean, they're dumb. Like, dumb with a capital D, dumb. Oh, fuck it. We're going back to Stallmantis. I am remembering my hatch key this time. But, like, it is a thing. With the whole thing, like, it is dumb. Halo lore is one of those things that's just, Jesus Christ. You have 2 fans? Downloaded the bot. Yeah. It's over at Towers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 and 1, and there's 10 in the other. My old computer had a vending problem for a bit, and so my solution was more fan, and it fixed the problem. I've yet to meet somebody that can outthink more fan. I have not spawned here before. I had a feeling I'm gonna get shot immediately. Hey, second anvil. You've heard of first anvil, but have you heard of second? Unlimited fan power! No, like, it's not unlimited, but it is a lot. Yes, I will watch that. I actually adore The Mandalorian, just overall. I think it is a very, very good series. It is very well done, in my opinion. It does fall into some of the negative plot story that is prevalent in a lot of current Disney. But overall, like, I really, really enjoyed it. And I saw it as a great addition to the Star Wars universe. Oh, I'm sure we're going to see Mando doing Mando shit. No. Bad ball of fire. That one went for a ride, though. Ducky! Ducky! Oh my god, Ducky!
How are you, Max? You want this extra phone?
Ducky. I disagree. Like, there's still more they can do with this character, and I'm actually really, really looking fucking forward to that. Yeah, we're grabbing that.
Oh, yeah. I have a feeling. I got a good feeling. I'm gonna find the fucking magnet.
Here, take it.
You need a flow controller? I say, I got a flow controller if you need it. Yeah, rock it out. I say, if anybody else is looking to leave, I got a hatch key and I'm out, so. See y'all later. I love chill lobbies like that. The thing about it, and this is the lesson I think they learned from Andor and the success Andor had. And to a lesser extent, success from Mando as well. As great as the grand sweeping epics are, like the movies and everything, what people actually truly enjoy is the small stories. Is the stories of everyday. The stories told in passing. So, like, 100%, I see that as, like, people enjoy Andor so much because it is such a personal story. Because it is such a small story in comparison. And I really do think, like, that is a significant portion of what they've learned and what they're going to continue to do. Or at least I hope they do. Because, in my opinion, the Star Wars universe as a whole, yes, it has these grand tales out there. But that's not what people want. People want the day-to-day. They want the quote-unquote gritty reality. And that is something we're seeing, at least in my opinion, more and more and more. And I want to see more of it myself. Like, I'm actually would really love to see more stories in line with that. And, like, to be 100% honest, as a huge fan of the EU, the extended universe, the stories I enjoy the most were not the stories where it was Luke, Han, and Leia. No, the story I love the most is the fucking X-Wing series with Wedge Antilles and Coran Horn. Like, Coran Horn, it still stands as my favorite Star Wars character, and I really hope to one day see him in other media. Do I think we're going to see that happen anytime soon? Fuck no. Would I be absolutely ecstatic if it did happen? Well, hell yeah, I would. But I don't see that. And I think the lesson that they learned, or learning, I should say, from Andor is taking the time to tell the story of the people is more important in today's media. Over trying to tell this grand sweeping space opera that previously was the thing everybody was looking for. Like, times have changed, and I think Disney has started to realize that, because it's also things like you have what was it, the kids show, not the kids show, but the one that featured kids, the Crew or something like that, Skeleton Crew, that was it. Yeah, I have the high ground. But, like, that's the thing about it. And I think the biggest thing that needs to happen, though, and this is something I hope with the time that they're taking, especially after Andor, realizing what people are actually looking for when it comes to Star Wars stories. And I like to think they are. Also, I love the details in this game. Of like, oh yeah, this is a level 1, it's a rusty piece of shit. You get up to level 4, it's all nice and clean. Like, so if we look at, okay, these two both have the same add-on, so it doesn't matter. So we look at this level 1 Tempest, it's a rusty piece of shit. It's got a little bit of the green color to it, but not too much. Exposed wires. It has the little indicator on there. But, you know, it's a rusty piece of shit. But then, we go... Oh, I don't have a level 4. I thought I had a level 4 of it. Okay. Never mind. We'll do it with the Volcano. These will have different upgrades, but still. But, again, rusted piece of shit. And then the new hotness, where it's got all the nice color back from the polymers and everything, shiny metal and everything. has a silencer on it. Which, I love that if you actually look at the silencer, it has a fucking cap on it. So it's literally just a canister with baffles. I love that. I also don't know how this dramatic works, but whatever. Alright, anyway. I'm probably going to make this my last run of the night. Depending on how long it goes. Just as an uncertain, a little bit tired. So I'm actually going to start the ad now. I'll go from there. Off in the seatbelt. One thing I always forget to check. Sometimes there can be a crate in there. People are playing with passion. People have done all the things I've been wanting to do. I would want to do. Inside. Another flute player. I don't know where I want to go at this point. I don't have enough stuff to leave yet. I also love doing the NPC thing of just turning perfectly 90 degrees. I don't do it every time, but it's always funny to do. I also love how crazy the animations get when you are going around with the pipe or the flute. We're gonna go this way. blueprint. You're shredded to the left. Okay, they did something. See if there's anything fun left in here. Not really. Yeah, whoever went through here was incredibly thorough. Stop, drop, and roll. Those cops are getting good at doing those ramps. Damn it. You know what? We're gonna go down here. So this is an area that's not always looked at. At this point, I'm just trying to get some value out of this run. Oh, Mr. Shredder's right about there. Oh, Mr. Shredder. Goodbye, Mr. Shredder. Fuck you. Okay, fireballs are done. Nothing. 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 And fucking tastic. Just sitting here, it just feels like every little spot that I know of that there might be some loot has already been gone and grabbed. That was scarier than it needed to be. Fuck it, we're... Honestly, I don't give a fuck. We're getting out of here. I'm done. Like, this is the problem that I always have with coming in this late. Especially in Stella Mantis. 9 times out of 10, by the time you even get anywhere, everything's loot. And because there's no loot respawn system, there's no point. Unless you're here to fight Ark, and even then, good luck. Literally doing this because I've got nothing better to look at or to grab. Might as well look in here real quick just to see. Here he is. Okay. Random spectrum analyzer. Not going to say no. Actually, let's fuck it. I said I needed those. Oh, bullshit. I was going for the edge of that to try to grab it and get off there without too much issue, or without taking damage. Dutch. I do love that they have this all color-coded, and if you actually follow the lines that are on the ground in places, you can use that as a attention. That sucks. Oh, he had a rusted gear too. I mean, I'm not going to say no to that shit. Oh, that. That can go in. All right. Take advantage of things I like. Alright. That's going to be where I'm going to call it for today. YouTube, I'm just going to catch you all. So, I will catch you all later, YouTube. I love ya.